Welcome back. Welcome to PJ's Bakery. My name is Perry. Today we're going to be doing a wonderful tradition, and we're going to be making challah since tonight is Shabbos. So Shabbat Shalom, everyone. And since it's a special challah, coming up is our New Year Rosh Hashanah, which we'll be celebrating this coming Monday and Tuesday. So today I'm going to be making a round challah, and it is delicious, and I'll show you how to do that. First of all, let's talk about the ingredients. We're going to have 4½ teaspoons of yeast, 1½ cups of warm water, 1/4 cup of sugar, 2 tablespoons of kosher salt, 6½ cups of flour, 5 large eggs, which I always break into a separate container to make sure that they're okay, and then 2/3 cup flavorless oil like a canola oil or a vegetable oil. So let's go ahead and get started. First thing we're going to do is we're going to put our yeast in the mixer and 1½ cups water and a little bit of the sugar. That makes the yeast very happy. And in about 5-10 minutes, we're going to come back, we're going to put in the rest of the ingredients, and we're going to get today's deliciousness going. We're back. And if you can see, this is the yeast. You can tell it's very happy, it's bubbly, it's ready to go. So now we're going to put in the rest of our ingredients. I'm going to put in the rest of the sugar, salt, our 5 large eggs that I've already checked to make sure they're okay, two-thirds cup oil, and I'm going to put in our 6½ cups of flour. Bread hook going. I've learned from experience to turn the mixer on slow. If you don't do that, you're going to have another party to clean up, which will be all over your counter and all over your floor. Now, after this mixture is all nice and mixed up, nice and happy, well mixed, I'm going to transfer it to an oiled bowl, and I'm going to put it outside in the heat to rise for about an hour to an hour and a half. Then we're going to come back, we're going to mix up some great ingredients to put in the center of the challah, which you'll see, and then we're going to put it in the oven, and we're ready for some fantastic deliciousness and to have with our Shabbos meal tonight. So stay tuned, we'll be back soon. All right, we've mixed that up in the mixer, probably about 3 to 5 minutes. This is what it looks like. It's a nice bowl of challah dough. It's not too soft, it's not too hard. We're going to transfer that now into an oil bowl to put outside. You'll find that the more you bake, the more you'll learn about the consistency of your dough. And the temperatures outside and inside really affect how much flour you have, how much water you have, whether you have to add a little bit more. But here's what it looks like. And we're going to put this out for an hour, hour and a half, then we'll be back. It's been an hour and a half about, and we just brought the challah dough in that was raising outside in the sun. It is about doubled in size, so we're going to roll it out. Put it on my baking sheet here with a little bit of flour. Just going to knead this a little bit more. I'm going to divide it in two because we're going to be making 2 loaves. I'm going to use this rolling pin. This rolling pin was my grandfather on my mother's side who made this by hand. This is the best rolling pin I've ever had. Works like a charm. What I'm doing is I'm just going to roll this out into a kind of a rectangle, no specific size. After you get it rolled out, then what I'm going to do is take a pastry brush and I'm going to put some butter, little melted butter, margarine, whatever you like to use, on this. The next step, I'm going to sprinkle some sugar cinnamon mixture on this rolled out dough. And this symbolizes bringing in the new Jewish year with sweetness and happiness. Put as much or as little as you like. And I'm also going to put a few raisins inside this to symbolize again the sweetness for the new year. Once I've got that done, now what I'm going to do is just roll it over. A nice little roll. Kind of tucking it in as we go. There we go. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll it over this way and make it into a nice, beautiful little ball. kind of twisted the bottom and put it underneath. I'm going to set this on a baking sheet while I roll out the other one. I'm making 2 today. And as you can see, and I'm going to go ahead and roll out the other one, and I'll be back. I'm excited. These have sat out now for about 30 minutes, rising a second time after I got them rolled out. Now what we're going to do is put a egg wash coating on the outside of them and get them in the oven. These are going to cook for 30 minutes at 350 degrees. So let's go ahead and put some egg coating on them. This gives them that nice shine. You probably can't see it on the camera, but I can see some of the cinnamon and sugar peeking through. Oh my gosh, these are going to be so delicious. Oh, that looks beautiful. Okay, I'm going to put these in the oven for 30 minutes and I'll show you what they look like. These have been in the oven for 30 minutes, a little bit shy because I had the convection going. Oh my gosh, does this smell good? I cannot wait till tonight for these delicious challahs. Again, they're round to bring in the sweetness and joy of the new year. That's Miles. He's been on the charging stand all day long, so he's going to get the door for me. But these are delicious. I wish all of you a very happy, healthy new year, and thanks for watching. Bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim 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 bim.